evening. We are here for more Michigan Wolverines dynasty. So tonight we're going to be doing. Tonight we're going to run two games. And we're going to be working our way to excuse me, towards week 6. Now you may be wondering why such a blatant number. Well, because of the schedule. We've got Eastern Michigan this week. We're going to bye for week 4. And then we've got Indiana to start Big Ten Conference play. So, at this present point in time, I've got 10 games left on the schedule. I'd like to try to do 2 games per stream. I say like to because sometimes it doesn't happen. Tonight is going to be one of those where it's going to happen. So, excuse me. So, we're going to get through Michigan, or we're going to get through Eastern Michigan. We're going to get through the bye week. And we're going to get through the opening of Big Ten Conference play. And by the time this stream is over, we're going to be at week 6 with either our first conference victory or our first conference loss. But one way or the other. One way or the other, we're going to get to week 6. So we're going to go ahead and just jump into this real quick. I can already say, we are going to play the backups. It'll either be at the start of the second half or in the fourth quarter. It depends on how close the game is. If we get up on them big by the time we get to the half, it's going to be halftime. If it's closer, then it may be fourth quarter.
Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
All right, so we're going to get into it. We're going to start with the ball. So That's going to mean starting fast.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start
We're
at the
taking a
25.
knee.
So the Michigan Wolverines offense
So,
will go to work first.
we had
They
almost
got
500 passing yards last week.
efficient performance
5
with this
touchdowns.
timeout. Now, Jesse,
It was
it's about
crazy.
making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing.
Well, we're going to start Cabana with the first run,
It's just that
getting 12 on the carry to the
He did
37.
a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching
Cabana dropped that pass.
man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find
And we get another
some
first down.
spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
You
Get up to the 38.
Explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
He
Got 8 on that.
Stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space.
And we're down at the 11.
Parker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Wolverines want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. He caught it. He's all the way
There's the
down
catch.
to the 2-yard line. Just
Down to the 2.
execution there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself.
And Underwood walks into the end zone. Michigan is up
Michigan.
6-0.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And
Kick is up, but it's good. We're up 7-0.
to start this one.
Took 7 plays, 100, 142 on the clock, 75 yards, and we're in.
On the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return.
And we get him down at the 13.
Minimal gain on that return. So Eastern Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for?
All right, so let's see what they do. Defense gets a stop. We'll pick it up at the 46. Marion Stewart with a 10-yard return on the touchdown. No. Nah. Can't. Nah. Nah. Nah, that can't. That can't. Nah. Nah, there's no. No. No way. That can't be the same guy. Well, be a motherfucker, it is. It is him. Ha! Ha ha! And he's up to an 81. Oh my God. Interesting. Oh man.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Oh, Almost intercepted.
Got
It
dropped.
all incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the run.
On a get it loose. He gets the first down.
Get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Catch in the middle. It's Marsh.
Marsh gets 5.
Coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. This time they'll go to the running game.
Marsh. I mean, Capana.
28.
My brain is seemingly scrambled right now.
And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And the big
Oh, he dropped it.
When you run into him, you usually
They want us to go for it.
They're in field goal range.
We're inclined to go for
They're
it.
going to keep this offense on the field. Needs it to keep this drive alive.
And we're not getting it.
Going to get there. Stop short on.
Gotta go. Alright. So, yeah. And we're going to get the ball back at the 30. Lone Shelley. For the contact point. Good, still. And then Browder.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hansen.
Hansen gets 9 on that one.
If you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush.
And we get the first down.
Found the soft spot.
Get up to midfield.
See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do.
There he goes.
Got first down up to the 30.
And gets a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And we get 7 on that carry.
Got on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
69.
The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. To throw, it's Underwood. Grab near the marker, it's Hansen.
Oh, he's down at the 3.
And they are in business, 1st and goal.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
And we're in.
Give him 6.
And that is, I want to say that's Browder, but I'm not sure. I don't remember the number exactly. Yep. All right. So that was Demar Browder on that one, and we're in.
Ready to try the point after.
Field goal. Sorry, extra point is up. It is good. We're up 14-0.
Quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today.
Here comes the kick.
State is trailing right now, but
Into the end zone. Oh, he's coming out.
that quarterback just needs
He got dropped with the 17.
and they're right back in the
All right, let's see what they do. They got close. They pinned us in. They pinned us in deep. We're starting at the 7. I mean, he's doing. He did well for us when we were there. Wish I'd been able to get him to stay, but he wanted to leave. So he went to Eastern Michigan. Surprise, surprise.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts
Oh,
at the
we'll
7-yard
get.
line.
Oh, we'll get out of this hole, no
Out of
problem.
the gun, they'll run it inside. It's these little moments like that that can help.
And we're going to end the first quarter. We're up 14-0.
We've reached the end of the
And
period, and Michigan has the lead.
gotten ourselves down into that hole.
In the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats.
Well, we're doing a combination. We're running it and we're throwing it.
Period, and they try to find a way to answer.
The Bible concept.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Everybody's ready.
Give to the running back.
And it off. The Pana gets up to the 24. 86 yards.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Oh, yeah, two.
To the 25, give him one.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game.
Turning it on.
Bars gets loose, gets up to the 40.
They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Underwood.
Oh, he dropped it.
The incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll pull it.
Read option. Underwood's on the ball. Oh my God.
Touchdown, Michigan.
Michigan with the touchdown run. Underwood just takes that and he is gone.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And we're going to be up 21-0. So, yeah. That whole talk about putting the backups in after the first half is happening. Whew. Damn.
With a 60-yard run to the house.
Underwood. That is when a good read option comes together. Defense takes over. We get an interception. Samari Earls picked off Thomas C. And we're going to start with the ball just on the other side of the 50.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
Pana gets the first down up to the 38.
Excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big
I hit the wrong button, but it happened.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
I was looking one way, pushed another button, and paid for it.
Keep it himself.
Oh.
He is going
nowhere.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
We tried.
Phenomenal job.
Didn't work out well, but we tried.
Down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch,
that didn't go according to plan.
To go with the football that time.
We're going to go ahead and punt the ball away.
A huge negative play.
And the Wolverines will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him.
Oh, we got him.
Nice job.
Pinned him in at the 4. This is either going to be this is either going to be bad for them or bad for them. Let's see. Well, they got a field goal out of it, so not bad. Not great, but not bad. Ended up hitting a 53-yard field goal.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They missed
We got a little over 3 minutes.
extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah,
They hit the tight end. And we're going to get to the 40.
This one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together.
Only got 2, yeah.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air. It's Underwood.
Oh, the hell did he come from?
Knock him down at the 31.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Soft spot in the middle.
Whoa.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18.
Oh, thank God it didn't actually hit him. I didn't know he called for the fair catch. All right, so we get the ball back. We got 1.5 minutes left. Missile on. 13-yard punt return by Marion Stewart. Thomas C. tried to use his legs. Didn't get very far. All right, so we've got 1.5 minutes left. We're on the other side of the 50.
As they take over here in the final 2 minutes of
Let's see what we can do here.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle with Stewart.
Got 4.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire.
Free score. Oh my God, he's in the. He's free.
The defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
He's up at the 26.
Coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. You've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hansen.
Hansen with the catch.
Chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Barra up the middle to the 6.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some
Browder makes the catch.
It's really
up to the 3.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater.
And Underwood into the end zone. And Michigan. They're about to be up by 4. About to be up 28-3.
2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Getting set for the point after.
Kick is up. It is good. And we're up 28-3.
Took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
We're going to squib it.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close.
Thought I'd be able to run a little bit more time off the clock, but I guess not.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Scanning the field, it's C.
And he's on the run. He got himself 4 yards. I'll give him that. He do. I'm going to die. I played with them last year. They're going to kill me.
Start to things there in Ann Arbor. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
And then C's like, yeah, we're going to run. And then he's like, oh, wait, he's going to try and kill me. I don't want to die.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half.
We're going to kick it off to start half number 2. That one's going to be deep enough. It's going to be a touch.
And he'll just take him
And we're going to be at the 25. So we're going to go ahead and just bring in all the backups now. I said I was going to. We got far enough ahead. And we're far enough ahead that I'm going to do it.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field.
So I just wanted to check to make sure I needed to move anybody. That's one hell of a way to build some confidence.
It's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
That's a huge throw.
That was a good throw. I'll give them that. And they get another field goal for the touchback. 47-yarder. So they're on the move. Just not fast enough. So we bring it in Brownie.
Starts a drive.
We're going to let him.
The sure hands. It's Hansen.
Hansen with the catch up to the 32.
A little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, running back
Barr up the middle. He gets to the 44.
Out to the 44 with a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He'll do it himself.
Oh, shit. Brownie fumbled the ball.
Grabs a football, and there he goes. They
Well,
were rolling with the option, and the quarterback kept it.
That didn't
Hang on to
go
the football.
I'm impressed with this
according to
defense.
plan.
They are locked in and defending the option right now. Guys are playing.
okay. Well, now I know. Whenever I run the option with him, get down. And fortunately for us, they didn't get anything out of it. Unfortunately, we're starting at the 2-yard line.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that happens again, he's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive day.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways.
Got up to the 15.
Some balance.
First and 10 from their own 15-yard line. To the air on first down. He's going to fire deep.
Oh, he almost had it.
Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man.
Not
That's
bad.
the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick six. So good decision there by the key.
And we only got to go.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
My bad.
You got to give him room.
I didn't exactly see the call for the fair catch. And they finally get on the board with a touchdown. What do you know? Make it 28-14. They got 2-point conversion as well. Interesting. All right, let's put this offense into practice.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick
Down
up
at the
first
47.
down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was...
I didn't see it.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly.
So we are having some issues here in the second half, and, well, we're going into the final quarter. It's becoming interesting, to say the least. Nah, I'm not going to do anything that stupid. I thought about it, but I'm not doing anything that dumb just yet.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have
All
been
right.
for you
That'll
early
work.
on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive
Got
together.
2.
Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Wants to go up top on first down. Gets
Makes
it
the
out.
catch. Got 70.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man on the right. At the 40, there he goes.
Oh, down at the 42.
Chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kamara.
Mero got 9.
He's out of bounds at the 48. The Wolverines have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll pull it on the read. At the 35, he's got
Brown up to the 24-yard line.
Getting it down to the 24.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. And he's got really
7.
nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Power football with the run. And he was greeted
Lost
by
a
a
yard.
host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Zings it complete to the right.
Close.
They'll make the stop about
Yard short.
of the first down.
I want us to go
The
for
offense
it.
failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here.
Got it. Makes the catch. We're up to the 9.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Wolverines, once backed up
Let's
in
see
the
what this
shadow of
one's
their own
looking
goalpost,
like.
have put quite a drive together.
Whoa. Somebody got their hands on it.
It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Brownie on the loose. He gets into the end zone. Michigan with the score. We had another touchdown by the Wolves. Push it back up to a 21-point lead.
Down in the red zone. This quarterback
kick is up. It is good.
Didn't panic. He just decided
35-14. 14 plays, 4 minutes and 20 seconds, 96 yards.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage.
All right, we're up 35-14. And we're going to get the ball back with 4:35 to go on the 39.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this
Whoa,
drive, David.
that was
I got to take away something. I can't let them
over
have
his
everything
head.
and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
You know what?
They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass.
Well, I was going to take off running, but
He goes
couldn't.
down at the 34.
Ty Haywood is down with an injury.
The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great
Fair
feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Alrighty. So a little over 4 minutes to go. We're going to get the ball back with 3:17 to go. Let's see, what are we looking? Let me look at my stats for the quarterbacks right now. Okay. Brownie is 6 yards away from 100. Question is, I got 3:17 left. Do I want to attempt to put him in there? I'm thinking no. I'm thinking no, but I'm not sure. I'll be back in just a second. Gotcha. All right, so we're back. I'm thinking about it a little bit. I'm gonna put Duns Minar. I'm gonna put the freshman in. I don't want to run the risk of Brown getting hurt, so I think I'm just gonna I think I'm gonna put Dunbar in and just let him finish it out. get him
So here
some,
comes the Michigan offense.
get him some run.
After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
They got 4 on that play. That's good.
To get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Yeah, we'll get the first down.
Still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
Gonna keep running.
Making a play, getting it to the
Up to the
23.
23.
It'll be first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some.
And
And he's brought down.
he's down at the 10. I like this kid. I like this kid. I definitely like this kid. He's gonna be interesting.
The Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. Now on the option. He'll toss it.
And fuck it, we're going in. And Michigan puts another one on the board. We're gonna be up 42-14.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Charlotte.
Here comes the kick.
Today, and
I think we're going to get a touchdown. Yep.
Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 26 to Appalachian State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Oh!
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
I was just checking. I wanted to make sure everybody was good.
Back to throw, it's C. Trying to make magic on the
well,
scramble. They make the stop.
He should have ran a little bit earlier.
First down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get it.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it. He just
That's it.
lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute.
And that's what we're doing.
Big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee.
And that's going to be it. We're going to win this 42-14. I can honestly say we got some good run out of all three quarterbacks.
Win games, and you expect that you perform well enough.
Brownie leaving
That's really hard to stop.
at the end of this year with graduating.
Right now, you can tell their
If Underwood leaves, I mean, we're gonna hit the portal.
in the huddle on
probably
the
for a
sideline,
quarterback.
expecting to make the play
But,
that's
I
gonna help
mean,
them win games. This team incredibly
I like Dunsbar after what I've seen from him. And Stockton being a 5-star, I mean, I can't complain.
We talked about it in the offseason. Oh, we want to do this.
So,
now you're starting to
let's pick up the win, 42-14.
Thanks so much for spending some time
And
with us 4 days.
we're going to move on into the next week. We got a bye week coming up. And then we've got our first Big Ten matchup against Indiana. So we got the bye coming up now. So that will allow us to be able to focus solely on recruiting. And we lost a recruit to Georgia, and then we had another one lock us out. So we're definitely going to be focusing on recruiting. That's not exactly good. All right, so let's see, what do we need to do? Let's see. The D tackle locked us out. He's looking at Notre Dame, Boston College, and Florida. And then we had a tackle, Byron Singletary, signed with Georgia. All right, that happens. Let's see, we're okay, still okay. All right, let's look at our whoever's ready to visit, and let's see where they're at. Only one, and that's playing time. Let's see. Coach Prestige and brand exposure. Let's go ahead and we'll do it. We'll do it the week we go to visit Oregon. We'll do that. No, he's not ready. We'll do pro potential because it's looking like it's going to be, and we'll have him up against Oregon. And alumni. Playing time and pro potential. Wow. And we got 30 for this one. So we could do either one, really. Shit. Let's do playing time. We got 15 left. Let's see if anybody. All right, we got a couple. Program tradition and proximity to home. Pro potential, playing time, and conference prestige. We'll go with it. All right, so we'll go with pro potential. All right, so as it stands right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys ready to visit, and their visits. He's coming in during the bye week. Blade's coming in during the bye week. Meekins is coming in during the bye week. Madhu, Trainer, Jackson, and Brothel are all coming in when we face Oregon in week 8. All right, so top 25. Notre Dame is sitting at number 1. The former number 1 team fell, as did the number 5 team. So as it stands right now, number 1 is Notre Dame. Number 2 is Oregon. Number 3 is Miami. Number 4 is Texas. They made a jump from number 10 to number 4. Michigan is number 5. Louisville jumped from 12 to 6. Duke stays at 7. LSU stays at 8. Georgia falls from number 1 to number 9 as they lost to Louisville. SMU moves up 1 spot to number 10. Ole Miss drops from number 5 to number 11 as they lost a two-point game to Texas. Penn State is at number 12. Alabama moves up from number 20 to number 13. Florida stays at 14. Tennessee at 15. UCLA, Indiana 16 and 17. Clemson's at 18. Arkansas is at number 19. Ohio State drops from number 9 to number 20 as they lost 45-14 to Alabama. Wow. Texas Tech comes in at number 21. A&M is at number 22. Nebraska is 23. 24 is Kansas State, and USC enters the land of the rank from number 20 at number 25. We lost. South Carolina fell out. They were the formerly ranked number 18 team in the country, and that is not the case anymore, as they are on the outside looking in. And for the Heisman watch, not really much has changed. I mean, oh, well, shit, never mind. I spoke too soon. So, Trey Owens and Julian Lewis are still sitting at the top. Colorado's quarterback Terrell Strong has entered the consideration, as well as Michigan's Bryce Underwood. And then, of course, Arizona State Sam Levitt is at the is on the list as well. But Bryce Underwood is on this list, so we're definitely going to be looking to keep him in contention. So that's going to be interesting. All right, so we're going to move on to week number 5 as we get through our bye week. And we will be opening Big Ten play this upcoming week against Indiana. And we get our first commit. Zaire Blade commits. The wide receiver he couldn't say no, so he commits. We did lose a commit as they locked us out, and that was I believe that was a guard. I'll have to look at this again and see. Yes. Right guard David Cota locked us out. He is looking at Oregon, Penn State, and Washington. I will definitely be looking into if we need to get another guard or not. Let's see. No, we're good right now. All right. Ooh, 150 points. All right, so we got our first signing. Zaire Blade, who is a contested specialist, 6'1", 193. He was an athlete. He is going to come in. He's going to come in with the 50-50 ability. His awareness is going to be, well, in the shitter, but he's got 90 spectacular catch, 90 acceleration, 80 catching traffic 79, releases at 80, short routes at 80, speeds at 86. The worst number on his attributes is his awareness being 67. His deep route is right behind that at 71. But honestly, I'm going to be intrigued to see what this kid's overall is going to look like coming into 2028. All right, so let's see. We've got more kids ready for visits, so let's give them a look-see. Um, let's see if we can find. Let's just see. Okay, so Justice Parker, we're gonna take him off the list. Yeah, play style was his deal breaker. So unfortunately, Justice Parker is gonna have to come off this list. All right, that's gonna open up some more hours. Zeke Blades is, might say, conference prestige, but yeah, let's go ahead. Well, it's 10 points, so all right, we're going to set him up for visiting his Rutgers, and we're going to go with conference prestige. 40. Yeah, let's give it a week. And then, yeah, I forgot David Coda. So we need it, though. We dropped Coda. Yep, we do, I do. I dropped Coda, which I forgot I needed to do, so, alright. Let's go ahead, go back to the regular board. All right, so we've got 105 hours left. Let's go see what we can do with it. Okay. I'd say wait. Pendleton. Let's do coach prestige. We'll do that against Rutgers. Okay. Keys will wait. He's getting close. Really, championship contendership. Yeah. We'll set him up against Indiana. Or not Indiana, but Illinois. I'm sitting there, I can't remember the name of the team I'm thinking of. But yeah. Let's see. Man, I don't have a lot. 55 hours. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and get him locked in. We'll do Rutgers. And we'll hit the playing time. Yeah, championship contendership. Him against Rutgers. Got 15 points. Let's go. Oh, it's 40. We only got 15 hours left. Out of the guys we got, they can do it. Kaheeman Alexander, Program of Tradition, and then Dominic Johns. Yeah, let's go. All right, so we've got more visits scheduled. We've got a recruit signed. That puts us at number 15 overall, which is a pretty good deal. Pretty big deal. So, all right, we're all set with recruiting. We're going to get ready to open Big Ten play this week against the Indiana Hoosiers, a top 15 matchup of number 14 Indiana is hosting number 6 Michigan. Should be a close game, definitely. The numbers, it will definitely be a close game. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Let's do the bye week. Did we get in? Okay, so we did have some movement. We actually dropped a spot. The only movement I'm seeing so far, okay, Miami moved up, not Miami, sorry. Louisville moved up from 6 to 4. They beat Duke 22-10. Duke fell from number 7 to number 13. Texas and Michigan both dropped a spot. Texas at number 5, Michigan at number 6. Alabama dropped from 13 to 18 after they lost to Texas. And then SMU dropped from number 10 to number 21 after they lost to Virginia Tech 45-23. And then Ole Miss dropped from number 11 to number 25 as they lost 38-24 to Pitt, who jumped into the top 25 at number 24 thanks to the victory over Ole Miss. Clemson dropped out of the top 25 at number 18. So, yeah, make of that what you will. Let's see. Did the Heisman race? It did. Bryce Underwood got removed from the list. Actually, the new list is Trey Owens, Terrell Strong of Colorado, Kendron Young of Notre Dame, Julian Lewis of LSU, he fell, and then Dante Moore of Oregon, he became the newest. Well, he became the second new man on the totem pole for this week. So, if Underwood has a good game against Indiana this week, I'm pretty sure he will be back in the Heisman watch, especially if he has a game where he goes off for, say, 300 yards or more. I figure he'll probably be back on this list. Maybe at the bottom, but he'll be back on the list for sure. So we've got let me take a look here. I'll take a look at Indiana's schedule real quick. Their conference victory was last week against Rutgers. They won 42-31. They beat Virginia to start the season 41-6. They beat FCS Midwest. They beat UMass 48-17. And then Rutgers 42-31. So after they play us, they will be hitting the road and going to Illinois. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes for sure. But we're gonna go ahead and get this kick started. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump back in. We're gonna go ahead and get the game against Indiana going. Here shortly, and finish out this last part of this. All right, let's get into it. Indiana and Michigan, both Big Ten teams looking to remain undefeated. Michigan looking to get their first conference win.
Feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams.
Indiana looking for their second conference win this year.
Can lead them to glory, and boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off.
All right, so we're going to start on defense. And this will be into the end zone, touchback.
It will be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Indiana's offense comes
CJ Carr coming in for his second year here at Indiana.
And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both.
Carr, of course, left Notre Dame after one season. We tried to sway him to come to Michigan. He ultimately said no and went to Indiana. And I'd say he's done pretty well for himself. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what the defense does. First drive, and we finally get them stopped. We will pick up the ball at the 10-yard line. As Carr, he was decent. So we're going to start at the 2. And let's see what we can get going here.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the first
Mara
down.
on the run. He got 32 on that first carry.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death.
That
You'll take
offense.
4 or 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive.
That line just
containing the football, making him run to guys and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but
There he
Mara.
goes. This is a kind of game. A
Tapana.
matchup in the early season.
Now up to 41 yards.
yeah, these are so
On
fun
just
because
2
as a player, you
carries.
get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice.
Yeah,
I
call
love
it a
this. We've
day.
had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers.
Gonna get first down.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the
Unfortunately,
first down.
Andrew Marsh is down with an
Man down on
injury.
the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Not sure what the injury is, but Marsh is down with an injury.
The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an
Anna
inside
got a yard.
Not much running room there, thanks to
And
this
Marsh is
senior
down with the bruised
And
ribs.
you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And the defense
Got
snows
to.
him under after a very short game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Underwood.
Short with the catch.
Over the middle.
Gets the first down up to the
They'll pick up
30.
enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Leaves it with the running back.
And got the lead.
Down to the 27. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at
Got
the
first
schedule
down.
for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to
run the option there with Underwood. He got 4.
Championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Second down, he'll throw it.
Whew.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Marsh is back in. Not sure how long he'll stay in, but
Trying to have a big completion
he
here.
makes the catch.
Catch in the middle, it's Marsh.
And our starting center is down with an injury.
First down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage.
Back's going for the goal line. Crisp execution.
Got up to the 3.
And they've got it down to the 3. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to Cases. Third and goal. Into the end zone.
Free score with Jets. They tried to blitz. They thought we were going to run it. We threw it. And we're about to be up by 7.
As a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And free scoring with the touchdown catch.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And we're up 7-0.
The first 7 of the game. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
And the kick into the end zone. Touchback. And Indiana will start with the ball at the 25. And we get a stop. We'll pick up the ball at the midfield after a punt. That was a fair catch.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Stewart with the catch. Gets the first down.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the option. Now the pitch.
Ano with the catch. On the pitch up to the 20. And he got 64 yards already on the move.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
That's 5 free score. It's up to the 10.
Them up with a first and goal from the 10.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
The Wolverines will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. They're setting up the screen. He's
And he gets up to the 3.
3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now it's second and goal. Slams ahead. And this one will be
Gotta go.
for no gain.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option.
Oh,
So you can get the defense
no, that was out of the end
It's
zone.
incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down.
You know what?
A field
At
goal
this
here
point-
would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on fourth down. They'll try to run it in. He's not
Nope.
going to make it.
We didn't make it, but
Trying to push his
we-
way in, but not
we-
quite enough on fourth and goal.
we're making them go to the distance. So let's see what happens. And they go to the distance and end up missing a 44-yard field goal. We're going to get the ball to 27 and start our next drive.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
Oh, he's down to the 38.
Pick up there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Get a big play like that last one. You flip the field. You change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Under fire.
Whoa.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
Brought down
Hana gets up to the 22.
He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Wolverines
Marsh
getting set on
is
1st and 10.
back on the field. He's healthy. We're going to bring Kamara in after this play.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Snags
Nice
it.
catch. Got 6.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
We score with the
They're
catch.
left side.
Got down to the 5.
Catch takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Intercepted, big play. Stop.
That wasn't good.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that
That was bad. Fortunately, nothing came of it, but the interception was still bad.
looking to throw on 1st down.
Marsh makes the catch.
It's Marsh.
Got 7.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive game.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught over the middle. It's crease court. This is a great way to control tempo.
They are making it hard.
Tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the 1st half.
You find great matchups where you see, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup
first
versus a
down.
safety. So zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
And the Wolverines are on the move. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. The quarterback's a little more on
He didn't
target
turn
there.
it
Maybe they
around.
hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Unfortunately, the quarterback,
Change now on 2nd and long.
the running back wasn't turned around.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the end.
Marsh got 5.
Marsh. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27, this defense trying to make them settle for a field goal.
Marsh makes the catch. He's on the run. He's into the end zone. And Michigan gets on the board with another touchdown.
Is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone.
Andrew Marsh makes that catch and gets into the end zone.
Touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end
Makes
zone.
some nice
read the coverage, hit the
across the
open guy,
field, and
let
he
him
just
do the rest.
used his speed and just did the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Kick is up. It is good.
14-0.
And another injury for Indiana.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Maryland just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in College Park. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all
He
week.
goes down at the 17.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated.
All right, so let's see what the defense does. And Indiana finally gets on the board, getting a field goal. As it is 14-3, we are entering the second half, starting the third quarter. We got the ball at the 37-yard line.
They'll open this third quarter.
First drive, 2 yards.
Doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
And we got 5 on that play.
Efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run.
And he gets the first down.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Working that left side now. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
It's tight end. Got 9.
Picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Ooh, makes the run. He gets
Now they're really
up
starting
to
threaten as they
34.
pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quickly,
Crowder with the catch, but
going
got nothing.
nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight
Free
end.
scoring gets
He's
the
brought
first down.
But it'll be enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding.
Marsh makes the catch, gets the first,
what kind of zone
up to
is
the
it? Is it
9
one
now.
high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going.
Well, that went badly.
Way behind the line, it'll be an 8-yard loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a 3rd and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on 3rd down.
Underwood walked that one in, and we're up 21-0. Or 20 to 3. I forgot they had a field goal.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year.
We're up now 21-3.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Kick is away, it's deep, it's into the end zone, there will be a return, and he got taken down at the 15. We get a stop, we'll pick up the ball at the 27-yard line after a 6-yard return on a punt by Mary Stewart.
So here comes the Michigan offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys
it's fine. First here.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Leaves it with the back.
Laura up the middle. Almost to midfield.
Spotted on the 49.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
And we got
to be
4.
They're trying to stay on the field.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
We score with the catch. He gets to the 35.
We are not going to complain.
And the Wolverines are rolling down the field.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic. They make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Back to throw. It's Underwood.
Oh, close, but not close enough.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
And Stewart makes a catch. He's up to the 12.
Play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for room. It's Kamara.
Kamara up into the end zone in Michigan. It's about to be up 28-3.
Open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty
We're
easy.
doing what we need to do.
That makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable
Jameson Kamara with that touchdown run, and we are about to be up 28-3.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They marched 72 yards, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And we're going deep into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the...
Let's see what happens on this next drive. Ooh. Well, we're going to get the ball. They tried going for it. They were a yard short on a 4th and 5. So it's going to be 28-3. We're going to get the ball just on the positive side of midfield. Let's see what happens.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Really good balance on that last drive.
Damn it.
Mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Oh, shit.
It's picked up.
And that was intercepted.
Picked up a few extra on that return.
I thought he had it, but it was...
To get the football.
A little behind the receiver, apparently.
There's some guy attitude, and I love that.
That wasn't good. And well, they finally scored something. And they put up a touchdown. C.J. Carter ran it in from 4 yards out. It is 28-3.
To the air, it's Underwood.
It's tight end. He gets the first down. Up to the 40.
After he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
Well,
Scoops it up and still going.
Man,
that didn't go well.
Points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football. Almost had the big play.
And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. No return coming here. Fair catch.
Well, I don't know. That was not a good drive. They're making this closer than it needs to be, and that's my fault. They get on the board again. C.J. Carr hit Nitro Tuggle for a 6-yard catch. They tried going for the onside kick, but we recovered it. We need to put together a good drive.
But now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drop.
There he goes.
Well,
And he'll finish the run and the end zone.
that's a good way to answer it.
Down Michigan.
Michigan
They give themselves a little
just puts this to 17 with a field with another touchdown run. We're up 34-17. About to be 35-17.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Kick is up. It is good. 35-17.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Wyoming is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Laramie for some time. They're up by 21.
Good run. A good run. I mean, if he ended up in the same place he would have ended up with the kneel down, but that was a good run. And Jordan Young ended up intercepting that, and we're going to get the ball. 1:45 to go in the game, and at this point, we just got to hang on to the ball and get the hell out of here.
At their own 34. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Mara breaks off another good run.
And they exploited that.
Got up to the 35, and he's over 100 yards.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And a decent
Got
gain
5
there
on
before
that.
the defense makes the stop.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it
We're
right
just
as
gonna
he's getting
let-
a full head of steam.
Yeah, we're
Gets
just
the
gonna
ball,
let the
he's
clock
looking
run out.
outside, David. It puts the defense
So
in
we're
such
gonna
a
take
bad spot.
over.
You
We're gonna
immediately have to be
pick up the win,
rotating when you see that motion, so
35-17.
everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And the final play is just a
That's
short
it.
gain, and we're here at the end of the
35-17.
game.
Michigan picks up the win over Indiana.
We wondered whether these guys
They give
were a
Indiana
little
their
bit
first
overrated, and
Big
certainly they
Ten
did
loss of the
nothing to
year.
dispel that notion.
They were playing
Jamerson
today. I
Kamara,
know talking to some of the
107
players
yards
coming into this
rushing,
game,
2
they felt like they were
touchdowns on
being
11 carries.
disrespected.
He was named player of the game.
So they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example.
Gotta be honest, I kind of
Those
agree.
are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like,
Because he had one,
everybody's
he
doubting
had
us.
a really
Nobody
good game.
thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement.
35-17 is the win, is the final.
That will put the wrap on
CJ
things
Carr
from here for
goes
David Pollack.
31 of
Jesse
52,
Palmer, I'm
353,
Davis.
1
You've been watching
touchdown,
another
1
presentation
one
of EA
interception.
Sports College football.
Demarion Wilcox goes 15 for 34. CJ Carr, 12 carries, 10 yards, 1 touchdown. Nitro Tuggle, 7 for 65 with a touchdown. Jeff Alexander, 7 for 79. Andrew Barker, 6 for 70. LeBron Bond, 5 for 73. Good game. For Michigan, Bryce Underwood, 29 of 38, 293, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Micah Capana, 11 carries, 82 yards. Jamerson Kamara, 11 carries, 107, 2 touchdowns. Bryce Underwood, 4 carries, 5 yards, a touchdown. What was his longest run? His longest run was 10 yards. Okay. I was just curious. And on the receiving front, Brady Prescorn, 8 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Andrew Marsh, 562 and a touch. Emarian Stewart, 562. Jamar Browder, 4 for 52. We pick up the win. We get our first Big Ten win of the year. We improve to 4-0. Indiana falls to 4-1 as they lose their first Big Ten game, and they are 1-1 in Big Ten play. So we will be moving on, and we will be getting ready to, if I remember right, I'll have to look at the schedule, or actually, I'll know when we get through with this, but I believe we are going to Happy Valley next week. Either that or we're hosting Penn State. I don't remember. There's one or the other, but I don't remember. Okay, so we're going to have some recruiting to do because apparently we kind of shit the bed a little bit. So we've had 4 guys lock us out, including corner Trenton Jackson, and Dion Ellington, Mike linebacker Gilbert Webb, and then Mike linebacker Kanini Alexander. And then we had defensive tackle Jaquez Brockle commit to Clemson, and then Vince Gardner committed to Texas. So, yeah, we're going to have to clean up our recruiting board, and we're going to be hosting. Or no, we're going to be on the road. We're going to be traveling to Happy Valley next week in a top 10 matchup. Penn State at number 8, Michigan at number 6. Before we get out of here, let's take a look at the top 25. Top 25. The top 6 stays the same: Notre Dame, Oregon, Miami, Florida, Texas, and Michigan. At number 7 is when the changes start happening. Georgia moves up one spot, as does Penn State. Tennessee moves up 2. Florida stays at number 10. UCLA moves up a spot, as does Duke. Arkansas moves up 2. Ohio State moves up 2. LSU drops from number 7 to number 15 as they lost to Tennessee. Texas Tech moves up a spot, as does Alabama and Nebraska and SMU. Indiana drops from 14 to 20. Pitt is the new number 21. They moved up from 24. South Carolina joins the land of the ranked, as does BYU, Baylor, and Colorado. So A&M, Kansas State, USC, and Ole Miss all drop out of the top 25. Ouch. And let's take a look at that Heisman watch. And it's kind of staying the same. So Trey Owens is still at the top of the list. Darian Young is right behind him. Terrell Strong dropped a spot. Julian Lewis is still on the list, same spot. And then Wayshawn Parker joined him. Wayshawn Parker, what is it? Yeah, I was about to say, why does it name sound familiar? And he was in Utah for 2025. That's why it sounded familiar. So we got some movement. All right, so the next stream, which will be tomorrow, we will be hosting we will be traveling to Happy Valley and visiting Penn State, and then we will be traveling to the Rose Bowl, and we will be facing UCLA. Yep, we'll be traveling to Pasadena, California, to play the UCLA Wolverines. So right now, this is the stiffest part of our schedule. Penn State is 4-0. They're 1-0 in Big Ten play. UCLA is 6-0. They're 3-0 in Big Ten play. And then week 8, we will host Oregon, who is 4-0 right now, 1-0 in Big Ten play. So we're going to have our hands full for the next 3 weeks. From week 6 to week 8, we are going to have our hands full because we are dealing with undefeated teams. Of course, we were dealing with an undefeated Indiana week 5, and, well, they are no longer undefeated as they have a 1 in the loss column, but we've also got to make sure that we don't turn the ball over, and, well, we can't play with our food. We've got to make sure that we put the clamps down on someone when we can. So, yep. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow's stream. We'll do we'll get weeks 7 and 8 out of the way. Get both of our tests out of the way. And we'll get ready to start moving along. We'll start marching on towards week 8. So, yeah, thank you guys for following along as always. And we will see you on the next stream as we get ready to continue our road trip. As we will be going to Happy Valley. And then we will be going to Pasadena, California. And looking to add a one to those loss columns and make those teams no longer undefeated. So, until next time, thank you guys for following along as always, and like I said, I will see you guys tomorrow for the next stream, and y'all have a good night.